this is the initializing of always lock. So after every positive edge of clock, the value will change. This is how it will change.
चेयर दूसरी ले एक काम कर मैं बैठ जाता हूँ.
I can just kind of read out what they are writing. So there is something called a module which comes first, after which they are writing something called a main, which is basically the Verilog code name. After that, there are three IO ports that has been declared. One is clock, because it's a counter, means it's a sequential circuit. We need the help of a clock, comma reset. So since it is a counter, means it is composed of flip-flops, you need an option to flush out the contents of the flip-flops to 0 or 1, whatever it is. So for that, we are having something called a reset pin, comma, there is something called P, where P is basically the output of the counter. It is a 4-bit output, which we will, which has been taken care in the next lines. So the first, after module, after P bracket close, there should be a semicolon. Semicolon is important. Then comes input clock comma reset semicolon. Clock is a 1-bit input, reset is a 1-bit input. So basically, they are input clock comma reset. You could have written input clock semicolon, next line input reset semicolon, that also you can do, or you can just list it out. After that, you are declaring the output of the counter, which is a 4-bit wide counter. So output, then since it is the output of a flip-flop, we have to mention it as reg. Output reg bracket 3:0, then P, again a semicolon. We know that whenever a counter operates, it has to always operate at the positive edge of the clock or at the negative edge of the clock, either way. So here the design which they are doing, it is basically operating on the positive. That is, whenever the positive edge of the clock comes, then the output of the counter will be going to the next state. Again, the next positive edge comes up, it proceeds to the next state. Now, what is this next state? 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Since it's a 4-bit counter, the lowest value that it can record is 4 zeros, highest value that it can record is 4 ones. Moment it becomes 4 ones, again it goes back to 0, 0, 0, 0. So from 0 to 15 back to 0, and that nature will keep on cycling. So always at the rate of POSH clock is something that we have to write as part of the syntax. So after always there is a space. Is there a space over there? Okay, yeah. There is a space. Then at the rate of bracket open POSH, POSEBGE. Then another space, and then you have the clock, the variable name which you have written. Then you are writing something. It's better to put a begin end also. So after always at the rate of POSH clock, you can write the word keyword begin. So whenever you are writing something like this,